Working on liquid apps again today, guys. Stick around. I'm going to be using these 20-to-1 Anderson spray bottles. I think this may be a good solution versus the orthodilane spray or a backpack sprayer. Don't go away. Hey guys, welcome back to Lawn Journeys. It's Russ. Beautiful day here in New Jersey. We're probably pushing 80 degrees. I'm working through my BioStim pack of the N-Ext products again. And I'm circling back to my RGS and my Air-8 today. I'm going to be applying both together. I have used the orthodilane spray before. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I've been looking at some backpack sprayers. Of course, you can't get them. They're all back ordered. They're probably all being manufactured overseas. In any case, I did try the 20-to-1 Anderson bottles, which I bought online through Amazon. I'll provide the link again below. It worked really well last week when I shot the Humic 12 out of it. So today, I've been doing the RGS and the Air-8 together. Because I'm doing it monthly, I'm doing it at 3 ounces per 1,000. So that's what I'm going to do again today with the two of them combined. So essentially, I have 9,000 square feet to apply. If I run 3 ounces of RGS and Air-8, that's 27 ounces total for the 9,000. That gives me a total of product of 54 ounces that I need. Now, I tested these bottles previously and I found that one of these bottles covers approximately 1,500 square feet. So to do my 9,000, I need to fill these 6 times. These are 32 ounce bottles. So 6 bottles is 192 ounces of fluid. It's 32 times 6. I'll check my math. If it's wrong, I'll correct it. That's on the fly here. So anyway, 192 minus the 54 ounces, which is the combined amount of the N-Ext products that I need, I'm going to need to supplement with 138 ounces of water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bucket. I'm going to do my 27 ounces, pour it in the bucket, and then I'm going to add an additional 132 ounces of water. I'm going to mix it up. That'll be enough to fill 6 of these bottles. Right now I only have 2, so I'll funnel 2 at a time. And that should be plenty to spray. Last time when I did the Humic with propaganazole, and I added a little blue dye, which helped me just to see that the product was flowing out of these bottles. And these are standard bottles. I mean, these are things like you'll find a lot of the Bear products in. The thing is, some of these bottles are a 7-to-1 mixture ratio. This one is 20-to-1. So it's a little bit bigger throat, and I haven't had any problems with clogs. So today's going to be a good test running these two together. Like I said, I did good with the Humic and the propaganazole. Had no clogs. Ran it great. Had my 0G hose pulling around 200 feet of it. It was a pleasure. Because I've been debating, looking at different backpack sprayers, and they're expensive. I'm not saying that I won't buy one down the road at some point, but you can't even get them right now. And I'm kind of particular as to what I purchase. I follow a lot of you guys online too, and I watch the reviews. Stick around for a couple of minutes. I'm not going to make you, watch me spray my whole property. That stuff gets boring really quick. So give me a minute. Let's watch the mix. Let's put it in the bucket, maybe add a little dye, and then I'm going to get spraying. I'll show a little hose end action. I'll show a little action looking at me spraying it just so you can see how it's flowing out. And then I'll do a quick summary at the end and let you know how I think these two products sprayed together in these Anderson's 32 ounce 20-to-1 bottles. So far, I think I'm onto something good. So let's see what happens. All right, guys, let's go to the mixing station. Okay. 27, bucket. Mix well. Pouring in goodness. 27 ounces RGS. Air-8. I'm hoping this saves my park strip this season. I am also going to be treating with some hydrotane my entire property, concentrating on the park strip. Smelling good. Let's pour out some Air-8 goodness. That's 16. Another 11. It's 27 and 27. I'm now going to make up the difference. I'm going to put it here on the screen with the water that I'm going to need to make up my total volume for 6 32 ounce 20-to-1 Anderson spray bottles. I'm going to be back in a second. We'll have this thing filled for a little blue dye in it, and then let's get spraying. Got my stirring stick going here. She's all mixed up. The goodness. Tell you what, I think, look at that, black gold. That's what people call it, right? Black gold, I call it the goodness. That's what I like to refer to it as. I currently have 2 32 ounce bottles available. I'm going to order some more of these. I just use a funnel. You're not going to really be able to see this, but I just funnel it in. If I overflow it, I have it in another bucket. That was a little sloppy. So these are quick to get on and off. So I got 2 ready to go. All right, I'm down to my last bottle. My front 1,500 square feet. I didn't put any blue dye in this because I can see the green color of goodness coming out. Oh, so far so good. I'm applying heavy to my park strip. This was wiped out last year. So RGS, Air-8. Let's try to get these roots down deep. And put some growth in. This was all reseeded last fall. I'm just going to run this bottle out now. Works pretty well. I understand the microgreen is the one they say not to mix. So I'll document how that sprays out of these bottles too. I think I'll be putting that down next week. So when you guys see this video come out, if you want to see the microgreen, subscribe to the channel to get notified. I'll title it something like microgreen with 20-to-1 spray bottles. I think we're doing good. I'll just run this out. I'll walk the line. Guys, don't go away. I'm going to show you my dogwood. It's going to be spectacular the next 2 weeks. All right, lawn journey friends. Here I am. Stay in front of this beautiful dogwood. This particular variety, which I'll list on the screen, blooms every year, obviously. Probably goes 2 to 3 weeks. These flowers aren't even in full bloom yet. They're still a little bit yellow. It's spectacular. You gotta check it out, and I'll keep showing it. Stop back, post a couple pictures on Instagram. It's truly beautiful. It's the only tree that naturally sprouted from some drop seeds from my parents' house, and it's been down here probably 20 years. All right, see, I have a quick connect on the bottle. I'm a little bit far, but I want you guys to enjoy the tray. Again, I'll link to these Anderson's 32-ounce spray bottles. They work well. Didn't plug at all with the mixture of RGS and Air-8. I did 3 ounces per 1,000, so I mixed the total volume that we went through earlier for my entire property, which filled 6 of these, which is more than enough. It's actually enough plus a little bit, so I concentrate a little bit more on my park strips out front. And again, you guys are probably familiar with the N-Ext products. The Air-8 is targeted at opening the soil and letting the water and the roots dive deeper. Helps with compacted soil. The root growth stimulant, which is the RGS, is pretty much what it sounds like. It encourages bottom down growth of your turf, and that's my focus this year, is more on the soil and besides feeding the lawn. And I have to say, I'm off to the best start I've had in years. So I'm on board. I'm going to continue my fertilization schedule. I do have some N-Ext dethatch that I plan on putting down in a couple weeks because it's starting to heat up, and I know it needs to be a little bit warmer. Okay, so do I want a backpack sprayer? I don't know. It's nice to use these bottles because it also waters it in. I'm going to run my irrigation again tomorrow morning. That's another thing I'm probably going to cover. My wireless controller, it's a Hunter unit. I do still need, I had some modifications made to the system, and I need to actually check and make sure how much water I'm putting down in my zones. So it's the tuna can test, whatever. We'll get into that another time. But anyway, going back to the backpack sprayer, which you can't get right now anyway. Do I want one? Maybe. I guess it would maybe be easier to have the backpack sprayer and walk a line, but I have to say, with the 0G hose I'm using and this bottle, it's really not a big deal to pull 200 feet of hose around my property. This is it's more than adequate. This is working. This again worked really well when I put down my humic with my propaganazole, which is 2 videos back. You guys can link to it at the end or up in the information. So that's it. Let me know if anyone else has used these bottles. I'd like to know, are you guys having problems with them? Again, these are the 20-to-1 Andersons. They're available on Amazon. I'll provide the link. I'm not an affiliate, just trying to help you guys out. So that's it. Beautiful day. I hope you guys got some stuff done. I hope your lawns are doing well. Let me know what you think. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave some comments below. All right, so that's it for this week, guys. Get out there, get it done. Let me know what you're up to on the lawn. I'll see you on the next one. I hope you guys have a good week. Enjoy the tray.